thank you. Several small businesses in Ringgold are still recovering from massive water damage after a flood 3 weeks ago.
News Channel 9's Aaron Cooper joins us live from Ringgold, where questions remain about how this happened and what is next for business owners. Aaron.
Josh, Latricia, the businesses at this strip of buildings back here, these buildings date back to the 1850s. They suffered thousands of dollars in damages recently from flooding, and the city is still trying to figure out why they even flooded. Ringgold Art and Frame Gallery is celebrating opening its doors today, though it's been in business since 2001. You wouldn't know it now, but 3 weeks ago, Ray Brooks's shop was soaking in water.
My first reaction was just to shut the door and go home. And maybe it will go away.
On July 9th, water rushed through the back door of her business, destroying about $20,000 of art.
It was like 10 to 12 inches in the back, and it was about 8 inches up here in the gallery section, all the way through the shop.
From the front, you can see these businesses are located on a dip, with those on the left and the right being on higher ground, and Ringgold Art and Frame and Caffeine Addicts in the dead center. From the back, you can see they are considerably lower than the street and the alleyway where the water flooded in. But whether or not that's the only cause of the flooding is unknown.
I have insurance, but I didn't have flood because we're not in the flood zone.
That's why the owners of the damaged businesses wonder why this storm was different. On social media, attorney and owner of a nearby coffee shop, McCracken Poston, questioned if the recent construction of this nearby building changed the pattern of water runoff. Today, he shared information that's been uncovered since the flood.
Because of newly developed areas behind us, and this is a lower street than the street behind us, meaning our buildings are particularly vulnerable to water in the back.
Ringgold Council member Sarah Clark says the city is hoping that a report from CTI Engineering will provide answers.
With input from the stores that were impacted, look at what happened and see what we can do to resolve this situation so it doesn't happen again in the future.
A sentiment many on this quiet street share.
Every time we have a bad storm, I'm sweating bullets.
Now, I spoke with the city manager of Ringgold, who says that they hope to have enough information from the engineering firm to present an action plan at the next city council meeting coming up on August 12th. Reporting live in Ringgold, I'm Aaron Cooper, News Channel 9.
Aaron, thank you. An attorney for the owners of the new building there says they received all required inspections and permit approvals to comply with storm water management in building construction zones. The Downtown Development Authority owns the parking lot next to the building and says it did not change during construction.